Yeah, the shining golden signs. Let your inner sparking night. Fat and treasure, growing bright.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Kamen Rider Spike back again once again today, people. Today we're here for Kamen Rider Zeztz episode 2, and in this episode is a part oneer to this episode. It is a part oneer to this little bomb thing we got going on with the bomb nightmare monster, who is basically trying to just blow stuff up. That's his goal, that's his initiative, that's his mission, just to blow stuff up. And we get a big gigantic rundown of how how everything is going to work basically in this series right now. And man, there's still a lot of questions. There's still a lot of questions and stuff like that. But at the same time, we're getting like the rundown of how missions and stuff is going to work, how this organization is going to work, how nightmares work, and introduced to like a bunch of our characters who will be playing a role in this series. And Baku basically coming to terms with the whole, hey, this stuff isn't a dream. Like, this is a dream, but this stuff is really happening. And we even saw like how he's going to like obtain his basically obtain like his different power-ups and things like that. Basically a secret agent thing where, you know, they give you all your gear and your gadgets and stuff before you go on a mission. And that's basically what we got in this episode. And I really thought he was good, like we were gonna beat this freaking monster in this episode, but no, we're not. We even had this amazing chase sequence that happens with Baku chasing the bomb monster after it is taking over a police truck. And you find out that the nightmare monster is Fuji, it's Fuji, is it Fuji? Mr. Fuji, the police officer who is basically like in charge of this whole of basically like one of the heads of, like, you know, one of the head police when it comes down to doing all the black cases, you know, the black cases where like inconspicuous things are just happening and no one knows how they happen. So yeah, he's the guy that's basically dreaming up the bomb monster, but the bomb nightmare. And we find out that nightmares, the way they work is, who's ever dreaming up this nightmare, if the nightmare continues to make the bad dream worse and worse and worse, it will eventually take over the person who's dreaming his body over, and then that person will never wake up again. So yeah, we're trying to prevent that from happening. And also the girl from the last episode, who was the girl we had to save, her name is Nem, and basically Nem is gonna appear in like just gonna appear in all the dreams, but she's gonna play a different role every time. So sometimes she's gonna be our enemy, and sometimes she's gonna be an ally, or sometimes she's gonna be an innocent bystander or something that we have to save. That's what I feel like is gonna happen with her. And apparently everyone knows her because she appears in everyone's dreams. Apparently. So yeah, like because in this episode she played the role of like the police chief, and she tried to arrest Baku and things like that. And we didn't see her again after that. In the part, we didn't see her again, but most likely we are going to see her a lot more. We're going to see her in multiple roles. But yeah, the episode had like amazing action. I love that I love like the story that we're building up so far. And our evil dude, I haven't gotten his name down yet, but he's the one that's kind of like he kind of like brings the nightmares to life. I guess he influences the nightmares, making them stronger into night. I mean, because the person that the nightmare is attached to is dreaming up the nightmare. I just feel like he kind of like enhances the nightmare, like he sends it off, you know. And yeah, also we got to meet Zero, who was the man who was shrouded in darkness in episode 1. But I think he's the one that's remote controlling our Zero robot or / our bike. Yeah, that thing about with the bike and him riding the bike and stuff like that. And I love the English that they throw in there. Like, I like how Baku says that, hey, when Zero calls him, he's like, hey, I can't understand what you're saying. I'm sorry, but my dream self can understand what you're saying. So he can only understand English in the dream. That's the only way he can understand English is in his dream. So that's a cool thing. So now we'll get more English in this series. Baku will actually be able to understand it. He even speaks a little bit of English himself, which is actually pretty cool. But yeah, I love the whole set. I love the whole set of the secret agent, type of vibe. I love the whole set of the secret agent headquarters and stuff. It looked cool. Like it just looked like some secret agent type stuff, and I thoroughly did enjoy that. But yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens in the next episode. Hopefully, we're going to be able to save Mr. Fuji in the next episode, and also we're going to be able to take out this bomb monster and figure out what's next, because I'm really enjoying Zeztz. I feel like I'm invested. I love the fighting, especially like the parkour and things like that. I don't know, because is this show gonna top or maybe do some of the same type of fight scenes and camera angles that freaking Gav was doing? Because ain't nobody got Gav beat. Ain't nobody got Gav beat. Gav and Gojuger and a little bit of Boom Boomger. But yeah, I hope with the way Zeztz moves, I'm hoping that we're gonna get some fantastic fight scenes and things like that and angles and stuff. We already getting them, but we're going most likely we're gonna see something even better coming from that. But other than that, this episode was cool. I'm glad we got the rundown and stuff about how this series is going to work and how nightmares and stuff work. And I really like Baku. I really like Baku as a character so far. He's not mad annoying or whatever right now. I mean, he could get there, but could be wrong. But I like Baku. I like Baku so far. I feel like I feel like he's gonna be a good balance between the silly and the badass. But yeah. You guys let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about this episode of Kamen Rider Zeztz. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you made it this far in the video. I thoroughly do appreciate it. And I'm going to see you guys next time. And always remember, stay henshined.